the North Atlantic. A vast, restless expanse stretching endlessly beneath a sky heavy with secrets. Its waters, deep and mysterious, have witnessed countless stories, some triumphant, others tragic, but none as haunting as the one that unfolded here more than a century ago. Cold, brutal, unforgiving. The wind howled across the waves, and the chill in the air was enough to steal your breath away. On this ocean, nature reigns supreme, indifferent to the hopes and dreams of those who dare to cross it. It was here on a moonless night in 1912 that a tragedy unfolded. The darkness was nearly absolute, broken only by the faint glimmer of distant stars and the gentle, ominous lapping of waves against steel. A tragedy that has haunted the world for over a century. The loss was not just of a ship, but of innocence, of certainty, and of the belief that human ingenuity could conquer nature itself. The RMS Titanic, the largest ship ever built, slipped beneath the waves, taking with her over 1,500 souls. She was a marvel of her age, a floating palace thought to be unsinkable. Yet, in a matter of hours, she was claimed by the sea, leaving behind only memories and heartbreak. The story of the Titanic is a story of hubris, a story of complacency. It is a reminder that even our greatest achievements can be undone by a single moment of misjudgment, a single oversight, or a single twist of fate. A story of the fragility of life itself. In the face of disaster, the line between safety and peril is razor thin, and the comforts of civilization can vanish in an instant. But it is also a story of courage, of selflessness, and of the extraordinary acts of kindness that emerged in the darkest hours. Passengers and crew alike faced impossible choices, and many gave everything so that others might live. And you know of the enduring strength of the human spirit. Survivors clung to hope, to each other, and to the belief that life could go on, even after unimaginable loss. Even now, the icy depths whisper secrets, secrets of that fateful night, secrets that continue to fascinate and intrigue us. The wreck lies silent, a monument to both human ambition and human vulnerability, its story still unfolding as new discoveries are made. This is the enduring mystery of the Titanic, a night etched in time, forever reminding us of the power of nature, the limits of human achievement, and the resilience of the human heart. The RMS Titanic was a marvel of engineering, a floating palace of unparalleled luxury. Every detail, from the sweeping grand staircase to the glittering chandeliers, was designed to impress and inspire awe. The ship boasted amenities never before seen at sea, a swimming pool, a gymnasium, and even a squash court. For many, stepping aboard the Titanic was like entering a world of dreams where the impossible seemed possible. She was the largest moving object ever created by human hands during that time, a symbol of progress and human ingenuity. Built in the bustling shipyards of Belfast, the Titanic represented the peak of early 20th century technology. Her hull was constructed with over 3 million rivets, and her engines were among the most powerful ever built. The world watched in fascination as this colossal vessel took shape, promising a new era of transatlantic travel. On April 10th, 1912, the Titanic embarked on her maiden voyage. Excitement buzzed through the crowds gathered at Southampton, waving farewell to loved ones and marvelling at the ship's sheer size. The Titanic's departure was a moment of celebration, a testament to human achievement and the spirit of adventure. Sailing from Southampton, England, she was bound for New York City. The journey would take her across the vast and unpredictable Atlantic Ocean, following a route travelled by countless hopefuls before her. For many on board, this voyage represented a fresh start, a chance to chase new opportunities in a distant land. On board were over 2,200 passengers and crew, a cross-section of society from the wealthiest tycoons to hopeful immigrants seeking a new life. The first-class cabins were filled with the elite, business magnates, celebrities and aristocrats. Meanwhile, families in third class dreamed of a brighter future, packed together with all their worldly belongings. The ship was a floating city, alive with stories and aspirations. The atmosphere was, well, electric. A palpable sense of excitement filled the air. Laughter echoed through the corridors. Music drifted from the lounges, and the promise of adventure was everywhere. For a brief moment, it seemed as if nothing could go wrong, and the future was as bright as the ship's gleaming decks. But fate, it seemed, had other plans. Beneath the surface of celebration and hope, an unseen danger awaited, ready to change the course of history forever. On the night of April 14th, 1912, the unthinkable happened. At 11:40 p.m., the Titanic, travelling at speed, struck an iceberg on her starboard side. The impact, though jarring, was initially underestimated. However, the damage was severe. Water poured into the ship's compartments. The unsinkable Titanic was sinking. Chaos ensued. As the icy Atlantic waters rose, the crew raced to launch lifeboats. However, there were not enough lifeboats for everyone on board, a tragic oversight that would have devastating consequences. Survivors told harrowing tales of that night, of the band playing on as the ship went down, of the screams echoing across the water, of the sheer terror as the icy grip of the ocean tightened. In the years since the disaster, countless expeditions have explored the wreck. Lying 2.5 miles below the surface, the Titanic is a haunting yet poignant reminder of that fateful night. Each piece of wreckage, each personal item recovered from the depths tells a story of lives lost, of dreams shattered, of a moment in time forever frozen. The official inquiry concluded that the Titanic sank due to excessive speed and a lack of lifeboats. However, over the years, numerous alternative theories have emerged. Some argue that the ship's design was flawed. Others point to the quality of the steel used in its construction. Some experts believe that a fire in one of the coal bunkers, smouldering for days before the collision, may have weakened the hull. This fire, they argue, was covered up to avoid negative publicity. While the official inquiry dismissed this theory, it continues to fuel speculation to this day. The Titanic disaster has spawned countless conspiracy theories. Some claim that the Titanic never sank at all, but was switched with her sister ship, the Olympic, as part of an insurance scam. Others believe that the ship was carrying a secret cargo of gold, and that this treasure is what treasure hunters are truly after. While these theories are intriguing, they lack credible evidence. Nonetheless, they highlight the enduring fascination with the Titanic and the human desire to find answers even in the face of tragedy. Why does the story of the Titanic continue to captivate us more than a century after that fateful night? What is it about this ship and the tragedy that befell her that still haunts our collective imagination and stirs our emotions so deeply? Perhaps it is because the Titanic stands as a stark reminder of the awesome, unpredictable power of nature and the sobering limits of human ambition. The ship was hailed as unsinkable, a marvel of engineering and luxury. Yet in a matter of hours, it was claimed by the icy Atlantic, proving that even our greatest achievements can be humbled by the forces of the natural world. Or maybe it is the deeply personal stories, the tales of hope, courage and heartbreak that resonate with us most. Each passenger, from the wealthiest to the humblest, had dreams and loved ones, and their fates were forever changed that night. The Titanic was not just a ship, but a floating microcosm of society, carrying people from all walks of life, each with their own story to tell. We remember the band that played on, their music echoing across the cold night, offering comfort and calm as chaos unfolded around them. Their bravery and selflessness have become legendary, a symbol of grace under pressure and the human spirit's ability to find dignity even in the darkest moments. We think of the wireless operators who worked tirelessly, sending out distress calls into the void, refusing to abandon their posts until the very end. Their actions saved lives, and their dedication reminds us of the quiet heroism that can emerge in times of crisis. And we honour the passengers who, faced with impossible choices, gave up their places in the lifeboat so that others, strangers, women and children, might live. Their sacrifices are a testament to the capacity for compassion and selflessness, even when confronted with mortal danger. Whatever the reason, the Titanic's story endures as a powerful reminder of the fragility of life, the unpredictability of fate, and the importance of cherishing every moment we are given. The ship's remains, resting silently on the ocean floor, are a haunting monument to both human achievement and human vulnerability. Museums, artifacts, and countless books and films ensure that the Titanic's legacy is preserved. Each new generation discovers the story anew, finding meaning in its lessons and inspiration in its tales of heroism and loss. The fascination endures, not just because of the scale of the disaster, but because it speaks to something universal within us all. The Titanic story forces us to confront the mysteries of fate, the unpredictability of life, and the enduring power of hope, even in the face of unimaginable tragedy. It is a story that will continue to be told and retold for generations to come, reminding us of both the heights of human ambition and the depths of human resilience.